A month ago, I finished my track season by running a PR at the US Olympic Trials. Since then, I've been training for the biggest race of my life, Sierre Zinal, a 31-kilometer mountain race through the Swiss Alps with over 7,000 feet of vertical gain. So today, I'm heading to Switzerland to take on the hardest race of my life and begin my trail season. So my flights got canceled partway there and I ended up in Detroit. So they lost my bag. I have finally arrived. Oh my gosh, that was actually the longest travel experience of my life. It was horrible and I am so tired and I feel disgusting in every sense of the word. But look at this. I'm heading out on a run now. By the way, they lost my bag, so I had to buy new clothes. Okay, the trail is nice. It just feels good to move. I'm slogging, but I'm not on a plane or in an airport, and it feels good. I also cracked my phone yesterday, so.
You did yesterday, no?
Good day.
Good day.
Here with my best friend, Kilian! Alright, while I drink this tasty electrolyte beverage, I wanted to talk a little bit about what happened in the race tomorrow. My original flights to Europe got canceled, but I was in Detroit when they got canceled, and so then they got rebooked for 24 hours later. So then I got here after 48 hours of traveling, and then they lost my bag. Don't have any of my stuff, not my running shoes, not my racing gear, not my running clothes, not my nutrition, not my... Luckily, I had some Element in my backpack, so that saved me. We've managed to scrounge everything together, and so now I'm good to go for the race. It's not ideal, but I'm trying to just embrace the situation for what it is. Tomorrow's race day. I'm obviously nervous, but I just talked to David and he instilled a little bit more confidence into me. I know I'm fit right now, so I just have to do my best to keep my mind in the race, run really smart, and just translate that fitness from the track to the trails. I'm excited for it. I think that there are a lot of possible outcomes of this race. It's in no way guaranteed. That uncertainty is kind of exciting in a way. Yeah, sorry, these bugs are kind of loud, but what are you gonna do, right? This is their area. I'm just visiting. It'll be interesting. It's a good exercise on being adaptable and rolling with the punches. Obviously, I'm putting Element in my flasks for this race because, every other day, every other training session, during the travel, during the days leading up to the race, I was hydrating with Element. Element is a tasty electrolyte beverage with a scientifically based formulation of electrolytes with 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. It has everything you need and nothing you don't, and it also tastes delicious. I look forward to drinking this every day, and it keeps me on top of my hydration needs. Also, they have these new, slightly sparkling Element seltzers, which are perfect for the hot summer months when you are just craving something hydrating after every run. If you'd like to try Element, they're offering a free sample pack with any order to my subscribers. Just go to drinkelement.com/Allie or go to the link in my description. And as always, stay salty, my friends. I'm just running 10 minutes when I wake up. A little shakeout. Wake me up. Get the yawns out of the system. At the start of this race, I felt incredible. I was going out conservative because I knew it was a long race, and so I was trying to really time my effort and make sure that I had something left for the ridge running at the top of the mountain. So this first climb is 4,300 feet and about 10K, but I felt really good, better than I've ever felt at the beginning of a trail race or the beginning of a climb, but I was still trying to keep it under control. However, about 40 minutes into the race, which took me 3.5 hours, I abruptly hit a wall, and after that, my body just would not respond. Like, you can see on my heart rate graph that my heart rate dropped and dropped and dropped, and that wasn't because I wasn't trying. Talking to David, we're not sure exactly why this happened or what happened, but basically, it's kind of my body muscularly shut down. I just had nothing in my legs, and it was miserable. I'm gonna be honest, it was the most miserable race of my life. I did not enjoy it. But I did try to stay mentally engaged as much as I could, because even though it was going badly, I didn't want to DNF. I wanted to finish, so I tried to make the most out of it that I could. I put my best effort forth, and I stayed mentally in it. When people cheered for me, I smiled. I tried to look at the views when I could. Like, I really tried to make something out of this race, and it just wasn't anything. My diaphragm started cramping with about 10 miles left in the race, and so it was really painful. Like, every step when I hit the ground, it hurt, and it made it really hard to take deep breaths. And because I was taking short, shallow breaths for the last 10 miles of the race, my blood levels of carbon dioxide got too high. And then after the race, I spent an hour in the med tent because my entire body wouldn't stop tingling, and I had really bad motor control of my arms and legs. After an hour of deep controlled breathing, I was completely fine. I just needed to normalize my carbon dioxide levels, but it was not fun. I've waited a couple days to say anything to the camera because I usually give myself 24 hours to feel whatever I want to feel, down, up, around. But this time I needed more than 24. It's difficult for me to articulate how disappointing this race was. I know from an outside perspective it might be easy to explain, oh, it's your first trail race of the year, it's really hard, it's a difficult course, it was hot, but David and I both thought that I was ready for this, that I was capable of running well on this course, and that, you know, fitness is fitness and I'm in great shape. So for the results to be so disparate from my expectations is pretty hard to handle. I put a lot into training. I put a lot into trying to get the best performances out of myself. And when a race goes that badly, it really makes you think, question things. And yeah, I think I'm just kind of struggling to know why it went so bad and to figure out how to bounce back and get ready for the next one in just a couple days. I don't know. I'm in my feels about this race. It's hard. I always want to show the highs and the lows, and I think ever since the trials, like I said, it's been hard to move on from track and accept that my track season is over, that I didn't reach my goals, and now the transition into trails has not gone super smoothly, and it's just been a hard stretch. Obviously, I'll get through it. Everything will be fine. It's a small problem to have in the big scheme of things. Due to caring so deeply about this, it does hurt. Yeah. Yeah. The highlight of this race was definitely getting to spend time with the NNormal family and get to know them better. And of course, a huge shout out to Kilian, who got his 10th win at this race. Well, it's 1 in the morning after the race. I just got my suitcase, so good timing.